Hey everybody, welcome to Let's Talk About Sex with Sandy. So for those who don't know me, I'm Sandy. I am a sex and hormone specialist, and I help men and women who need to improve their hormone balance and who may have low libido or just kind of a boring sex life. Because you know what? The older we get, the easier it is for it to get a little on the boring side. Let's call a spade a spade. Like it can get boring doing the same thing over and over, and if you're even having sex. And a lot of people, as they get older, especially if they've been with the same partner for a long time, I don't know, hormones get out of whack. The guy's testosterone level gets, tanks. Women, their estrogen level, which that's a lot of what we're going to be talking about tonight, because the topic is sex and menopause. And it's so easy to lose that spark, and it's so easy to just, life is busy and we're running around and we're trying to do 50 things at the same time. So it's super easy for that to be, put on the back burner. So what I do is I work one-on-one with either male, female couple, doesn't matter, and I help them kind of get that spark back. I help them get the hormones balanced so that they feel not so stressed, they feel vital, they feel sexy, and they're interested in actually having playtime with a partner or more. Anyway, because you never know. Some people are single, some people are married, some people are in open marriages. There's all different kinds of people that I talk to. So I also sell essential oils and sex toys. And actually tonight, the reason why I'm on early tonight, because it's usually about 8 o'clock, I try to be consistent with my timing, is I'm actually having a Light Your Sex Life on Fire party, and that is toys and oils. So that's my spiel. So on to the meat of this video. So sex and menopause. Let's face it, when women are in menopause, technically speaking, menopause is that 1 year period where a woman doesn't have a period. After that, it's postmenopausal, but most people just call it menopausal. So we'll go with that phrase just for ease of reference. So, there's a lot of things that happen during that period with women. It's so common to have vaginal dryness. But guess what? I got good news for you. Number one, there's lube. That's the easy, simple thing. There's vitamin E that you can take orally. There is... did you know that orgasms actually help build up that and strengthen your vaginal walls, and it makes it a lot easier to have sex? So, ladies, even though you're in menopause, still keep having those orgasms. With or without a partner, it doesn't matter. It's the orgasm itself that's the important part. And no, you don't have to worry about gushing and squirting and all that other crap. It's just enjoy yourself. Whether it's with a partner or by yourself, whether it's with your fingers or a toy, it does not matter. Just bring yourself to orgasm. It's not, topic of polite conversation. Or maybe I'm just dating myself. But it's something that needs to be talked about more. So I am a firm believer in getting to know your body, and that's all of your body. So you want to get comfortable with it, because you know what, ladies, when we're at that age, maybe your guy isn't quite so virile as he was, or as interested as he was, and it's no reflection on you. It's just he may not have, his testosterone level is probably low. He's probably stressed. So you know what? Rather than doing without, get yourself a toy or two. It could be a boy toy for all Anyway, sorry. I'm advocating non-traditional relationships here. But it really doesn't matter what it is that you do, just enjoy. You want to take care of your stress first and foremost. Oh my God, ladies. Usually by the time we get to this point, and yes, I finally have, you know, accepted the fact that I am menopausal. And I've been struggling with it a little bit. Hot flashes are coming and going, and that's been kind of, and the interrupted sleep, that's kind of my big thing. So, you know, when you're really hot, and I mean, I don't get that drenching kind of sweats like some women do, and I am so grateful for that. I just get really hot and really uncomfortable for about 5 minutes, and then it's gone. But when you're feeling like that, let's face it, do you really want to be hot and sweaty with another person? So it's common and it's understandable that a lot of menopausal women don't want sex, or don't want it as much as they used to. But I'm a firm believer that now is when you actually need to have more of it to keep that lubrication going. And am I saying that there's something wrong with you if you don't? No, absolutely not. It's okay if you don't have a sex life. It's okay if you don't orgasm. It's okay if you don't do certain things, or if you do certain things. When I'm talking about this stuff, I'm talking from a health perspective, and I hope you understand that. I'm a nutritionist by training. Oh Lord, I did it again. So I'm a nutritionist by training. So my big thing is we want to do things for your health. So that means, ladies, eat lots of veggies, some fruit, drink lots of water. So it's 1 liter for every 50 pounds of body weight. I absolutely loved it when that was explained that way, because I've seen all kinds of different ways of calculating it, and I'm like, are you serious? So 1 liter for every 50 pounds of body weight. More in the summer, more if you're exercising heavily. So you want to take care of your lubrication. That is key to actually, and it goes beyond just sex. It's about your vaginal health. So you'll be more likely to resist yeast infections. You won't be so susceptible to even UTIs if you keep your vagina lubricated and healthy and well taken care of. Doesn't mean you have to insert anything in it. It just means you need that lubrication. I know that there are some women who have some really nasty things going on there, and I have a friend who has, and I can't remember the condition it is, but I know that she can't have sex, like even a finger hurts. So, but she could still orgasm because, you know, clitorally, it's an awesome thing. Did you know that the clitoris is the only organ that, between men and women, who was solely for the pleasure of the woman? Like, hello, girls, like, ladies, women, whatever you want to call yourselves. We've just got this little love button that's just so much fun. So I encourage you. I mean, I know that things are different now than, you know, kind of my mom's generation or that kind of generation in between. That, you know, back in their day, things were so different because, you know, the whole thing was women were here to reproduce and to nurture and take care of the family. Well, the problem is when that ability is gone, either through tubal ligation, purposes, or what the cause was, but all of a sudden women can't reproduce anymore. And that sends a lot of them into depression. Sex is a great antidepressant, ladies. Like, really? I mean, I remember I never wanted kids. That was a choice that I made and my husband made. Neither one of us wanted them, so we were proactive. I had been on the pill for quite a while. I had my tubes tied. I was like, Hallelujah. And then when I was, I don't know, 2007, I had a hysterectomy. And all of a sudden it was like, yay, no more periods. So I encourage you to not focus so much on what you've lost, but on what you've gained. You've gained the freedom. There's no periods. There's no concerns about unwanted pregnancies. You can have as much fun as you want without having to worry about all this stuff. So, back to nutrition. You want to stay well lubricated. Vitamin E, as I said before, is such a good supplement to take. If you're hot flashing, so to control the hot flashes, there's black cohosh. There's a number of things on the market. There's actually something called Rebalance by Purica. They're a mushroom-based company. Absolutely freaking awesome. I love their products. They're amazing. And no, I'm not they have nothing. I have no benefit from, recommending these. So, but it works very differently. So big things, nutrition. Cut back on your red meat. You don't have to go meatless, but and make sure it's quality meat. Lots of fruits and veggies. Get rid of the gluten, get rid of the dairy. It's not necessary. It's horribly inflammatory and it can cause a lot of problems. So what else do we want to do? We want to take time for ourselves. Seriously, if you take good self-care, and sex is good self-care, orgasms is good self-care, but take some time out, and whether it's a bubble bath, whether it's a walk in nature, whether it's sitting outside in your gardens, it doesn't matter what it is, it just matters what it is for you, what it is for you that you love. If you love to curl up in a big comfy chair with a book and sit there for a couple of hours and just read with a glass of wine or a glass of water, that's another thing. Wine? Sorry. You're probably going to have to limit the amount of wine that you drink, and the same with coffee if you're hot flashing. That was actually one of my challenges. But back to self-care. Whatever it is that you relate to, do that at least once a week, preferably once a day, even if you just take 10 minutes for yourself. Get up a little early, work out in the mornings, and workouts don't have to be 2 hours of heavy lifting and the whole bit. I don't mean that. I just mean move. And I highly recommend walking. I've started walking a lot lately, and it does. Now I have a beautiful area to walk in, so that helps tremendously. But it has an amazing effect on not only your body, but also your mind, but also your soul. So, ladies, if you're menopausal, please, please, please don't give up on sex, and at the very least, don't give up on orgasms. They're so important. So your homework. I'm kidding. There's no expectation. You've got to do what's right for you. But if there's anything that I can do to help you, please just PM me, reach out. I've got a special going right now for a detox program that the price is going up on September 15th. So it's 10 days, Whole Foods, a whole ton of information. I'll put the link in the comments, and if you don't see the link in the comments, just PM me and I'll send it to you. All right, I'm going to get going. I'm a little bit longer than I planned. Next week on Let's Talk About Sex with Sandy, my hubby Barry is coming back. Some of you might remember him. And we are going to be talking about kink, and not just the physicality of it, but also the psychology of it as well, because he's right into this stuff. So, mwah. Thanks for hanging in with me. Have an awesome, awesome evening. Have a fabulous week. And we'll see you next time. Love you guys. Bye.